We will use Fiji to perform image segmentation using Trainable Weka Segmentation plugin. Open the image to be segmented using Fiji. Head on to the plugins and scroll down to find the segmentation and click on Trainable Weka Segmentation. Using the Trainable Weka Segmentation window, we will segment the nuclei stained in blue and the cytoplasm stained in red color. If needed, the background can also be separated. Click on Settings in the left-hand side and select the appropriate training features according to the image type. For this tutorial, the Gaussian blur and differences of Gaussians will be used as the training features. Change the label or class names as desired. For instance, the class 1 is changed into blue DAPI and class 2 as red cytoplasm, and then click OK. A new label or class can be assigned for the background. Click on Create New Class and assign a name. To segment the blue nuclei, choose any of the selection tools from above and mark the region of interest. Now, click on Add to Blue DAPI. Similarly, many regions of interest can be selected and added to the blue DAPI class. More training can make the segmentation better. Similar to the training for the blue DAPI, the red cytoplasm can also be trained. Mark the region of interest and then add to the class red cytoplasm. Similarly, many regions of interest can be selected and added to the red cytoplasm class. To separate or segment the background from the image, mark the region of interest and then add to the class background. If required, more regions of interest can be selected and add to the class background. Once the region of interest are selected for the nuclei, cytoplasm, and background, click on Train Classifier. The log window displays the real-time segmentation training. In the Trainable Weka Segmentation window, click on the Toggle Overlay. This is to check the overlay generated after the classifier has been trained. The overlay would help in identifying the segmentation pattern for the nuclei, cytoplasm, and the background. The image can be zoomed in to check and impart more training to the classifier if required. For instance, upon clicking Toggle Overlay, the green color overlay coincides with the dark background in the image. Therefore, choose the freehand selection tool from above and mark the region of interest, and then add it to the class background. Similarly, more of the green overlay can be marked, and then add it as the background. Again, click on the Train Classifier. Click on the Toggle Overlay to check if more training of the classifier is required for the background. This part of the red cytoplasm has no overlay assigned. One can always use the Zoom tool to get a closer look. Choose any of the selection tools of your choice and mark the region of interest, and then add it to the red cytoplasm class. In a similar way, more of the red cytoplasmic areas that are not under any overlay can be selected and added to the class red cytoplasm. Once completed, click on the Train Classifier again. The toggle overlay can be used to check if the overlay matches the region of interest assigned to the different classes. On a closer look, this part of the dark background color may not have been assigned to the class background. If required, the image can be zoomed in. Mark this region of interest and then add it to the class background. Once completed, click on the Train Classifier again. Use the toggle overlay to check the overlay again. At times, many sections of the image may need more training for the segmentation process. To to achieve a good and a clear separation of the objects. Assigning a specific reason to any class can also be reverted if required. Head to the label and double-click on it to remove the assigned region of interest. Again, click on the Train classifier to apply the modified changes. Click on Create Result to view the classified image generated after the training. Now, click on Get Probability to preview the segmented objects. This image represents the nuclei of the cells, and the next image represents the cytoplasm. Further, the third image represents the background of the image. However, the nuclei may not have been separated well when compared with the original image. Particularly, the blue color from the overlay image are needed to be assigned to the class blue DAPI. Therefore, choose any selection tools from above and mark the region of interest and add it to the class blue DAPI. Similarly, more of the blue colors can be assigned to the class blue DAPI. Once completed, click on the Train classifier. Now, click on the Toggle Overlay to check if more assigning of the region of interest are required. Zoom in the image to have a closer look and assign more of the region of interest to this class. It is necessary to run the Train classifier after each modifications assigned to the class. Click on Get Probability to check if the images are perfectly separated. To save the segmented images, click on File, Save As, Image Sequence, assign the directory, select any format of your choice, and then click OK. The saved images can be used for further analysis. Click on the plot result to check the threshold curve generated. If required, this result can also be saved. Click on Save Classifier to save the Train classifier for additional image segmentation experiments. Assign a name to this classifier with the extension .model and save it. To use this saved classifier for subsequent image segmentation, open the same or any other images. Click on Plugins, Segmentation, and Trainable Weka Segmentation. Now, click on the Load classifier and select the saved classifier. The next step is to apply the classifier to the image of interest. Select the image to be segmented and click Open. Click No to the probability maps and let the classifier run. These windows can be closed or saved if required. Click on Get Probability, which will then execute the image segmentation process. Now, the images have been segmented successfully. These images can be saved and is ready for further analysis. Thanks for watching.